This is crazy right here.
I owned this car for literally 1 day. Okay, you guys, the past 2 days of my life have been so insanely stressful, and let me tell you why. So I bought my car. Woohoo! Yay! I didn't even get to really enjoy it because the financing and all of the contracting part, they fucked me so hard. They messed me up so hard. I didn't realize how bad the refinancing contract was. Blase, blase, blase. I didn't realize any of these things until, of course, I call my father and I tell him I'm all excited. I'm like, oh, they did this and this, and my dad's like, what? Basically, they signed me up.
See, the problem is, I keep telling people this. You cannot go to the dealership by yourself. You don't really know what's going on. And I say this, and I know nowadays women are more hip to what's going on at the car dealerships now. They don't let people get over on them too much. But in this female case right here, she obviously didn't know what was going on, and she should have took her pops with her. But this is what happens when you don't know what's going on.
Gap insurance, didn't need it. Honestly, guys, I can go back and forth about how shitty the contract was, but luckily there's a 2-day canceling contract fee. So instead of buying this car that I was so excited to do, I am no longer buying this car, and I'm here at Mercedes-Benz right now, and I'm dropping it off. I owned this car for literally 1 day. I'm just gonna trade it in.
See, once people realize how much they really got paid for cars, they start second guessing. So luckily she was in that time frame where you can actually take a car back. She got lucky.
Forget the contract, whatever. And in a few months, I will be getting into a new car. And I say a few months because we have some life-changing things coming up that you guys don't know about yet, and you guys will know very soon, and then you will understand why it is not smart for me to get into a vehicle right now, okay? So stay tuned for that. But yeah, long story short, I feel like I really try to do what was best financially. I was like, okay, I'm going to buy this car for the low, and then I'm going to sell it, and I'm going to flip it, whatever. It was not that simple, and it was never that simple, and I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl. Walking away from the situation, I can say that I learned a lot and what not to do moving forward. So I am blessed and grateful for that. But I'm really not liking Mercedes-Benz right now, or the people at this exact location, because of how they went about things. They literally played me. Anyways, I'm here. Let's drop it off. Whatever. I brought Pumbaa.
See, what it is, when people start realizing how much these cars gonna cost, they start second guessing, coming up with all these reasons to take it back. That's what's going on with her. A lot of people regret paying a whole lot of money or buying these super expensive cars when they could have just paid cash for one.
How much are you paying each month?
$930.
Troubling times on the American road. 2 years ago, Alejandra Graciola bought her EV for $60,000.
Wow.
Is that pretty high for you? I mean, does it break your budget?
It is.
Graciola is on a loan. In 2024, more than 4% of auto loan holders had car payments of $1,000 or more. That's up from 1% in 2020.
And almost $1,000 for a car is just, it's a little crazy, but...
See, the problem is, especially with those EVs, as soon as you drive them things off the lot, they drop tremendous. I'm talking about the value just plummet in them joints. I mean, they just drop out the bottom as soon as you drive off the lot.
Driving up prices, a double whammy of rising vehicle costs and higher finance costs to buy them.
If we look at the average price people are paying for a new vehicle, it's north of $47,000. On used, it's $25,000.
With the economy showing signs of stress, Jessica Caldwell of Edmond says borrowers are feeling the pinch.
So people that are kind of in the middle of their loan, they may be hitting the point where cost of living has gotten to them and they can no longer make these payments.
And that's happening at a record level. 6.6% of vehicle owners with subprime loans were at least 60 days past due on payments. Wow. Those loans coming with higher interest rates for buyers with limited...
60 days? That means their credit report is just going down, down, down. So guys, that's why I'm telling you, do not go out and buy no super expensive car with no super high interest rate. Because the dealerships don't care. They will sign you up and then laugh all the way to the bank. And all they're going to do is the car's going to get repoed, they're going to resell it and do the same thing as somebody else. So we have to be smart, guys, when it comes to these cars.
Income or credit scores. To make ends meet, more Americans are opting for longer repayment plans. In 2024, a record 66% of new cars were financed for 72 months or longer.
People that on average are underwater over $6,000 on their car loan, and they're rolling that into their next vehicle loan. And once that happens, it becomes a real hard cycle to get out of.
Yep.
Another speed bump, surging rates for insurance and repairs, while tariffs threaten to add more sticker shock. The price of North American-made vehicles estimated to jump $2,000 to $12,000.
I wanted my car, I got it in. Now I'm stuck with it.
For Alejandra Gragiola, not having a car is not an option, despite the cost.
I mean, we gotta do what we gotta do now, you know?
The cost to keep on rolling.
All these are repos, all brand new cars. You got Chargers, Catbacks, Mercedes, Genesis, Range Rovers, Range Rover,
Wow. All the
trucks, Teslas.
See, this is a prime example. The payments be super high. You fall behind even one payment. Now that's two payments you gotta make. Now, how many people got $4,000 or $5,000 they can just come up with to make up for those missed payments? So the only thing they can do is just walk away from them, and that's how they end up on these lots, guys.
They should have repoed this. This ain't no Scat Pack. Look at that. The Savini's wheel with the. It's a regular Charger, man. Here we have a 2019 Range Rover. Oh, this is beautiful. I'm sure whoever bought this probably paid an arm and a leg, and it's gonna go for a fraction of the cost of the auction.
What's going on, folks? Steve, I got you rolling here. Had to hook my boy Aaron up on this RT Durango. Now, Aaron called me. He said, hey, man, I'm a first-time buyer. Don't have any credit. Said, not a problem. Got him done today without proof of income. You know how I work, guys. All you need is your ID and a piece of mail in your name. I'll get you rolling off today. Aaron, how was your experience here?
Man, Aaron finna lie.
I feel like stuff like this should be illegal. You should not be able to buy a car without showing proof of income. Like, they just literally setting you up for failure. Because, like, again, all they're going to do is repo the car and resell it and do the same thing to somebody else. So they just doubling and tripling their money. It's sad, man.
He was there for 10 hours straight.
My experience was good. He really know what he's doing. He can make anything happen. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Man, that's the truth. But the only thing my boy lied about is making them payments. I put 10 trackers in this car before I left the lot. I know I ain't seen no pink.
Gonna lie to y'all.
Catch up, boy, clean.
Book your appointment. Steve-O got me rolling. I'll get you rolling off today.
Rolling to the repo lot. See, there it is, guys. That's why I try to tell people, man, you got to be smart when it comes to these cars. So as you can see, these dealerships do not care. It's just a continuing cycle. And a lot of people just get caught up in it. And the problem is, once you get in the car and you like it, and you're not thinking about that first payment. But when that first payment comes, it's like clockwork. $1,200 one month, $1,200, and you get behind, and now you got to make up for all that money. Now, we're not even talking about insurance. Then if something go wrong with the car and gas, right now, my advice is don't buy anything. Or if you need to buy something that's like $10,000 and under, where you can pay cash for it. Because other than that, it's going to end up on one of these repo lots. So if you're new to the channel, man, hit the like button, subscribe. Appreciate y'all watching, and I'll see y'all on the next one.